As Zamzam had now become a flowing spring, birds began to gather around it. Around the same time, a tribe from Arabia, Banu Jarham, was migrating from Yemen. Yemen was once home to a massive dam, constructed between mountains to control water flow. Thanks to this dam, they had a well-developed irrigation system and could cultivate crops throughout the year. However, when this dam collapsed due to natural causes, the people of Yemen were forced to disperse, migrating to different parts of the Arabian Peninsula. One of the tribes that migrated was Banu Jarham. This tribe was originally Arab and lived a nomadic lifestyle. Wherever they found water and grazing land, they would settle for a while. Once resources depleted, they would continue their journey. As skilled traders, they were well acquainted with trade routes and had extensive knowledge of springs and water sources. They frequently traveled toward Bilad al-Sham, the greater Syria, for trade. As Banu Jarham approached Mecca, they noticed birds circling in the sky. They immediately realized that where birds gather, there must be water. Curious, they sent a few of their men to investigate. When the scouts arrived, they discovered a solitary woman and her infant near a gushing spring. This was Lady Hajrah, peace be upon her, and her son, Prophet Ismail, peace be upon him. The men of the tribe approached her and humbly requested permission to settle in the area. Lady Hajrah, peace be upon her, responded, "You may stay, but only on one condition. You must pay for the right to use this water." For the Banu Jarham, this was an excellent deal. They would have access to a permanent water source, while in return, they would be responsible for the well-being of a single woman and her child. They quickly agreed and established their settlement near Zamzam. From that day forward, Banu Jarham became a source of livelihood for Lady Hajrah, peace be upon her, and her son. As time passed, Prophet Ismail, peace be upon him, was raised among Banu Jarham. He learned their language and mastered classical Arabic, becoming even more eloquent than the tribe itself. Eventually, he married into Banu Jarham, and his descendants gave rise to the great Arab nation. Centuries later, from this very lineage, the greatest blessing to mankind was born, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. Allah could have provided Zamzam instantly, so why did He allow the child to cry in thirst? Why did He make the mother run tirelessly? The answer is simple. This world is a place of tests. Through patience and perseverance, Allah grants unimaginable rewards. Even today, when we perform Hajj and Umrah, we remember Lady Hajrah, peace be upon her, as we complete the sa'i, running between Safa and Marwa. We do it with ease under a cool gallery, yet she ran in the scorching desert with no one to help her. That is why Allah honored her struggle, saying, "Hajrah, you have surpassed all limits, but we will make your path sacred until the end of time. Prophets will run here, saints will run here, rulers and kings will run here, and we will turn your footsteps into an act of worship." Even the seal of prophets, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, performed sa'i, as narrated by Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anha. People run between Safa and Marwa in honor of BiBi Hajrah, peace be upon her. Lady Hajrah, peace be upon her, etched a story of unwavering faith, a faith so profound that Allah preserved her struggle forever. Every pilgrim who performs Hajj and Umrah reenacts her devotion. The act of running between Safa and Marwa is not just ritual, but a testament that when someone sacrifices everything for the sake of Allah, their sacrifice becomes eternal. But this story is not over yet. What happens next? As Prophet Ismail, peace be upon him, grows, a far greater test awaits him, a test that will define true sacrifice. Stay tuned for the next part.